the Evergreen Media Network studios, brought to you by Evergreen Media, creating cohesive marketing campaigns. Evergreen Media in Vero Beach.
Treasure Coast Connector, connecting residents and businesses of the Treasure Coast. And here's your host, Ellen Contreras.
Welcome to Treasure Coast Connector. I'm your host, Ellen Contreras. Treasure Coast Connector is the talk show and online community where we put a spotlight on interesting local businesses and resources, then connect them to you, the consumers in the community. Everyone has an interesting story of why they do what they do. When we learn about what's happening in our own backyard and support local businesses, it strengthens our local economy. For details on the show, links to discounts, promos, past interviews, check out www.tcconnector.com. Joining me in the studio for this holiday episode are three very talented and successful business women. Bianca Emily is the CEO and founder of Be Empowered Multinational and BE Insurance Advisors. She is a serial entrepreneur and Christian life and business coach. Meredith Quimby is the owner and founder of Topaz Events, LLC, and she produces really amazing personal and business events of all kinds all over the Treasure Coast. And Janet Searsant is a prolific author, and she is the owner of La Maison Publishing, and she helps people to write and publish both fiction and nonfiction books. So they're here to talk about all of the wonderful things that they have done and accomplished in 2023, what they're looking forward to in 2024, and some advice for other people that are looking to level up their business and or career. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Hi.
Yay.
Thanks for having us.
Yay. Okay, so if I had a bigger budget, we would have had confetti and balloons pop down from the ceiling, but instead we have champagne and chocolate. Yay. So cheers. We did this before, but we're doing it again. So delicious. Because you know what? Yes, so I call this a holiday show because we're taping this just a few days before Christmas. It will be on iHeart after, but people are still holidaying at that point. Okay? All right. So now before we start talking about your brilliance and all that you do, I would love to hear. I'm going to start with Bianca, okay? First, and we're going to go around this way, and I just want you to give that 1 minute overview. Get them to tell you more, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and explain a little bit about what you do.
Of course. So as you all have heard, I am a Christian life and business coach. And my purpose is to help faith-based entrepreneurs fully walk in their divine purpose, both in their personal and professional lives. And it's not just that, but it's also teaching them the importance of having residual income, how not to be stuck in certain ways, that they're able to renew their minds and they're not in this constant fight, flight, or freeze. And so for me, it's just I'm walking in my purpose, and it's to teach other people how to walk in their divine purpose.
I love that so much. Janet Searsant, I'm a big fan. I stalk you. I've read all of your books. I begged her to be a beta reader. Thank you for just, acquiescing. What do you do?
Well, when I wrote my first book in 2009, I couldn't find a publisher. So I decided to start my own publishing company. And from there, I'm on my 14th book.
I love that.
I also help other authors get their book in print.
Yes, and I think that's great. So you just thumbed your nose at the publishing world and said, I'm going to just do it. And then you have all of these people like, oh my gosh, you are super, super busy. It's wonderful. Meredith, I love what you do. And you are just grace personified, Honestly, I just love how you conduct yourself, because event planning has people usually frantic and huffing and puffing, and you just walk around like a boss.
Well, events
tell
are
us.
Very personal. They tend to be a reflection of that person, that business, that couple, whatever it may be. And they're are many moving parts to having an event. So, I pretty much put those moving parts into place and ensure that they stay in those places and everything runs seamlessly and smoothly, and that it means the world to my client.
Yeah, absolutely. Because everybody, when it's that big day, a wedding, an anniversary, a corporate event, everybody wants it to go off without a hitch.
Well, and normally my client, host, whomever, want to enjoy this party,
They want to have fun too.
Putting it in the pros' hands is highly recommended.
Well, very good. So now 2023, we have a few days left. How
Crazy.
did that happen, first of all? Okay, I am not sure personally, but looking back overall, what is something that you are most proud of that you accomplished in your business? But you know what? I'm gonna talk to you first, Janet.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I was really happy that I completed my book Asunder.
Yeah, can you hold that up? Where is that?
And I had a book signing at the Heritage Center in March.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very proud of this book. It's,
I know.
It's doing really well.
Yeah.
And
I loved the story. I couldn't put it down. Yeah. So very good. And then you have another one coming out, but we're going to talk about that later. So Miss Bianca, 2023, you only had you had a ton of things going on. I did. I don't know, how did you do eeny, meeny, miny, mo? Did you put things in a bowl and pick it out? Oh, I'll work on this. So what is the one thing, though, that you were so happy to see accomplished?
Yes. Oh my, I really was, as I was coming here, I was like, do I really want to mention this? Because I'm like, there was so many great things, but I will focus on the fact.
I'll give you two. Fine. You can talk about two. No.
That's okay. Don't worry. But I would say, with the amazing year that I've had, I would say that just being able to publish 5 books all at the same time, and how it all started.
I have 3 of them.
And so how it all started was I had a plan to do a successful business planner for women and then a prayer journal for women. Mm-hmm. And then it was just placed on my heart to then do one for teens. And so I was like, all right, we're doing the one for the teens. And then I was like, wait, but I coach men as well. I was like, why am I neglecting the guys here? Yeah. So I ended up doing a business planner for the men, and then I also did a prayer journal for the men as well. So that was just a big thing, because that was one of the sporadic things that I did this year, which I'm really proud of. Wonderful. Yeah, that's it's almost like giving birth to a baby when you create something, because as authors know, and even for a business too, you breathe life. I loved how you transitioned into Topaz events, because there were so many other things. When you had the mobile bar service, there were people coming at you with, but I need this, and you're like, I got it.
Yeah, because those were all things I can actually do. So, I actually kind of had to take some time and go back to the drawing board and reconfigure and expand my business. And I learned a lot through that. I'm also now contracted. I'm the in-house bar service with Treehouse up in Wabasso. I love those guys. I love being out there. I'm very proud of what I do out there and that business.
It's a beautiful place.
It's gorgeous. But I'm probably most proud of the actual personal work. And it all meshes into the business work, but the having to kind of pump the brakes, realize I need to rework this and then take it forward with what I really want to do. I hate saying no to a client that's calling for something. So whether I can actually do it myself or I know someone who else that can, I want to get them that yes.
Very good. So you're a connector also.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yes. I'm actually going to retool and be a lady of leisure. I've been saying it all 2023. Maybe it'll happen in 2024. I am kidding. My husband, when I get home, is going to be like, Elena, that is not funny.
Well, one can manifest.
Yes, exactly. But I do like the idea of residual income as well. I think that's fantastic. We're doing good on time. Do you know what I think we're going to do? I think rather than get interrupted midway through a question, I'm going to take a break early, Cindy. I get the thumbs up sign. But you know what? Before I do that, very quickly in the first half, because I want to mention it in both halves, is your contact information. Bianca, go.
Yes. So, Bianca Emily, you can reach me at 561-510-0073, and you can scan that QR code, and not only will you be able to schedule and book a call with me, but you can see the prayer journals, the business planners, my website, all my businesses, and all that I'm doing right now.
Okay, wonderful. Janet, how can they get in touch with you?
My phone number is 772-532-5972, and my email address is lamaisonpublishing@gmail.com.
Very good. LAMAISON publishing@gmail.com. Just to make sure, because I'm not a good speller. I had to check that out myself before I did that. And Meredith, your contact.
My phone number is 772-633-8902. My email is topazeventsllc@gmail.com. And my website is www.topazeventsvero.com.
Very good. And now I'm going to take a break. I'm still early, Cindy, but we have so much more to talk about. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Right now at Sunshine Furniture, it's holiday sale time, so you can save up to 50% on selected groups of indoor and outdoor furniture from Lloyd Flanders, Telescope, Windward, Capri, Seawinds, Universal, and lots more. Sofas, love seats, dining sets, patio groups, occasional chairs, bedroom sets, all on sale just in time to make Santa say ho, ho, ho. Also, all pictures, lamps, and accessories are half off. And don't forget to visit our outlet and sales store just across the street from our main location for lots of great holiday bargains. Sunshine Furniture, 1295 US 1 in the Publix Plaza next to Planet Fitness in Vero Beach. Visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com.
Sunshine Furniture brightens up your day. Sunshine Furniture, the best in every way. Ooh, have a sunshine day. Sunshine Furniture.
Sure, they were born in Jersey, but they were made in America. An attitude and a sound like no other. Jersey Boys is the international musical phenomenon that takes you behind the scenes and behind the music of Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons.
I'll go on living and keep on forgiving because
Who knew four guys from New Jersey would turn the world upside down with a unique sound that nobody had heard, but radio couldn't get enough of? Over 10 years on Broadway, winner of 4 Tony Awards with worldwide performances. It's the award-winning musical of Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, featuring over 15 of their certified gold songs, and you know them all. Jersey Boys opens January 2nd at Vero's magnificent Riverside Theater, but you don't have to wait. Get your best tickets now at the box office or riversidetheater.com.
Welcome back to Treasure Coast Connector. I'm your host, Ellen Contreras, and I am with Bianca Emily of BE Insurance Advisors. And this is a new company for me, and it is Be Empowered Multinational. Okay, I have notes, so don't worry. I got this. Christian business and life coach, and Janet Searsant, La Maison Publishing, prolific author, and will help you publish your book. And then Meredith Quimby of Topaz Events, LLC, just producing beautiful personal and corporate events of all kinds all over the Treasure Coast. Oh my goodness, I should have had my notes in front of me. Sorry. Okay, so we were talking about all of the wonderful things, that you guys accomplished in 2023. So 2024, when this airs, it'll be in the beginning of January on iHeartRadio. So you know what? I'm sure all of us in the room, we all have made mistakes, even myself, right? So we learn from our mistakes. What I love, though, especially in business, is looking at other people and listening to what they have done wrong, and then they share the advice of how not to do it. And that has helped me. I've made some mistakes, and I've learned from others. So is there something, ladies, that you did that you wish you did a little bit differently for the people? Because you know how it is in January. A lot of people set their goals for their business, or there's new people entering the entrepreneurship world. Bianca, look at you. You're ready.
Oh, I am? Okay,
Yeah,
I guess I am.
I know you're ready.
Okay.
So what is one thing you would like to share that you wish you would have done differently?
One thing that I would have done different, I have so many points that I can honestly give.
You could write another book about that.
Right? So, yes. Well, we'll definitely do
We'll
that.
get to that. Yeah.
One thing I would say that I would do different is really figure out what your purpose is before you start your business, or before you're looking to scale your business, because a lot of people will tell you that you should do X, Y, and Z in your business, and that may be great and it may work for them, but it may not be for you. And then so you will see success in other businesses, and you're like, well, let me emulate them. Let me copy what they're doing. And they're getting success, but you're not. And that's because that wasn't meant for you to do. So you need to figure out what your purpose is. You need to figure out what your branding is. You need to figure out, well, how do I articulate myself? How do I brand myself when I walk out of the door? And then figure out, okay, this is who I am and this is what I'm standing on.
I love that. I love that. Miss Meredith, how about you?
I actually kind of recently witnessed a fellow business owner go through an event, and she came to me later. We spoke about it, and I kind of looked at her and I said, well, then maybe this is not a right fit for you. You know, kind of like I said earlier, go back to your drawing board. I kind of spoke from my own experience and figure out what worked for you, what didn't, and what maybe, redirect your path a little bit. And the fact that is okay to do.
Sure.
There is nothing wrong with that. If anything, I highly recommend it.
Yeah, there are a lot of household name business owners out there the world over that have said, I failed 5 times, 3 times, 10 times before I finally figured it out. And there's nothing wrong with that either,
right?
Because I love that phrase, failing forward. So is there something that you did starting out? Because, this is not your first foray into business. You had a trade show event type rental company.
An indoor rock climbing gym.
Oh, okay. That's cool. In Georgia. That's right. Okay. So, yeah.
I can only think of one thing, actually, because I had a client that I helped publish his book, and right away he wanted 50 books, right away, and they were hardcover books, so they were pretty expensive to get 50 books, and I kind of was a little nervous about it. I said, are you sure? Because usually when you publish a book, you will always find something later on that you want to change. So I always try to tell my clients, just keep a running list of things you want to change.
Yeah.
But he was so sure that it was perfect that he went ahead and ordered the books. And the day after I ordered the books, he called and said, stop the presses. And of course I couldn't. So when he made his changes and then we had to upload the revision, what happens is they have to pull the book out of distribution to get the new one. And sometimes that causes problems. So now we're having problems getting it back into distribution, and he's not happy. So I just, I I guess I learned a lesson on that one.
Yeah, no, and that's fine. And as did he. So that's okay too. And it's good for us to talk about this because nobody's perfect, you know. Okay, so now with 2024, what do you guys have planned for your business that you would love to share and promote? Because we have right now probably almost 10,000 people watching on live stream, you know, and then once it's out there, it's out there forever, you know.
No pressure.
Untold hundreds of thousands, millions will end up seeing this. So Meredith,
I'm just looking forward to events. I love what I do. It keeps me busy. I like busy. Not afraid of work. So I'm looking forward to all of that in 2024 and just continuing to grow my business as it evolves, being flexible with it and about it because of evolving, and just helping my clients' visions come to life.
Yeah, I love that.
I love making people happy through that. You know, all that prior work is worth it when day of they come to me and sometimes with tears in their eyes say, I couldn't have done this without you.
Yeah, that is, I love that. And especially Vero Beach is a small town, and that's where we're taping this at Evergreen Media Network. And Vero Beach, we are known for the gala season. We know how to put on parties, corporate parties, nonprofits, personal. You are going to be so busy within Vero Beach, you're going to even forget what Sebastian looks like in Port St. Lucie. Oh my goodness, I just know that. I know what you have coming, but you can say it. Go ahead, say it.
Well, my book, Justice Rules, is coming out March 15th, and I'll be introducing it during a book signing event. I've been trying to do more book signing events for my authors, because a lot of people write a book and then they don't realize that's just the beginning. The work begins. Yeah. You have to find your audience. You have to get out there. You have to talk about your book. So I've been trying to do more events where, so this time it's going to be at the Italian American Club.
I love it.
Yep.
They have good pizza there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So,
pizza, Chianti, books.
Pizza, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'm looking forward to it.
And then very quickly, even before that, on January 17th at 2 p.m. at Discovery Village, afternoon with an author. And you're going to be talking about your process and how you write and research. And oh my gosh, it's going to be so much fun. Okay, I know you have stuff. What's happening in 2024 that you would love to share with the world?
So if I can just break it down into two things. First, it's going to be not only helping other entrepreneurs, like with coaching sessions and just really getting them to where they need to be, right? But also I'm looking to build a team for 2024. So I'm looking to build impact leaders that are either going to be able to do what I'm doing as a coach, so building other coaches, and if not, helping them in their businesses and build upon it, because a lot of people, again, will put all their eggs in one basket and it's just one business, but you really should have multiple streams of income. You look at successful people, that's what they're doing. It's not just one thing. So it's teaching them how to build residual income based off what their talents, what their gifts, and what their purpose is. So I am looking to build a team in 2024, and I'm super excited because it's not going to just impact them, but the families and the people around them. And I'm super excited for that.
Well, that is wonderful. And so Bianca and I met years ago at that Cobb's Landing. This is way before COVID even. And you had a marketing company, but I used to be in recruiting and staffing. So I can see people and I was like, ooh. I just knew, and I've just watched you grow through the years, and it's amazing. So I have 1 minute left to say thank you so very much for being here, because the people here in the Treasure Coast community and beyond, because now it's on all the podcasts, they need to be able to connect with the three of you. And I wanted to put the three of you together as well. I had a feeling that there'd be some really wonderful synergy. So thank you for making this probably the best holiday show ever. I'm just
Definitely.
saying. Yes,
Love it.
absolutely.
Thank you.
And again, much success in 2024 for all of us. And thank you very much, Cindy, production engineer. You are like amazing. And for everyone that is listening and watching, I wish the very best for you in 2024. And until next, my name is Ellen Contreras, host of Treasure Coast Connector, in case you forgot. And until next week, I miss you already.